In 2019, 12 million American adults seriously thought about suicide, 3.5 million planned on a suicide attempt, and 1.4 million attempted suicide. Suicide was responsible for more than 47,500 deaths last year. There's about one death every 11 minutes. If you'd watch this video twice, someone would lose their life due to suicide. Although suicide is the 10th leading cause of death in the United States, it is one of the most preventable causes of death. People that are suicidal tend to give out many signals and silent cries for help that often go unnoticed. They go unnoticed because not too many people know about the warning signs of suicide. A few of them was that they might be talking about wanting to kill themselves or to die. At first it might sound like a joke, but really deep down it's not. And really deep down, they're hurting and they're looking for a way to kill themselves. They're talking about feeling hopeless or having no purpose. They're talking about feeling trapped or being in unbearable pain. They're talking about being a burden to others. They're increasing the use of alcohol or drugs. Doing this is that way they can push away the pain and so that they can forget about it, but really the next day they're going to wake up and the pain is still there. They're going to act very anxious or reckless. They're going to be sleeping too little or too much. They're going to be doing this because if they're sleeping too little, the pain is too much and they can't focus on sleeping. But if they're sleeping too much, they're just pushing the pain away and trying to just forget about it. They might be feeling isolated. They could be showing rage or talking about seeking revenge. Could be displaying extreme mood swings. When someone is having suicidal thoughts, they tend to give out many signs of it. In most cases, they're giving out many silent cries for help and want to get better, but really they don't want to directly talk to you. They want you to come to them. There are many factors that can lead to suicidal thoughts. Risk factors do not cause or prevent suicides, rather they are characteristics that make up more likely individuals will consider attempt or die by suicide. Some of these risk factors could be mental disorders. They could be mood disorders, anxiety disorders, and certain personality disorders. If a family of history of suicide, for example, if their uncle would pass away, your own kid would see, oh, my uncle passed away, so maybe it's another thing that I could do for me to push away that pain. They could have alcohol and other substance use disorders. They could have a history of trauma or abuse, the recent loss of a relationship or a really good friendship, a lack of social support, and a sense of isolation. Risk factors do not lead to suicidal thoughts, but there are major things that you should watch for if something would happen to someone. If someone would have these risk factors, they could be going through a rough time, and we should make sure that it does not worsen into suicidal thoughts. If we do notice that the suicidal warnings and see the risk factors in someone, then actions should be taken. There are strategies to prevent suicide, many different things that we are able to do in order to help. Some of these strategies to prevent suicide is that we can strengthen the access and delivery of suicidal care, create protective environments, promote connectedness, teach coping and problem-solving skills, crisis interventions, lessen harm, and prevent future risk. So overall, a lot of times people could see these warning signs, but in reality, if my own friend would be asking for help, I would not know what to do because I did not learn much about suicide until this year. Simple actions such as talking to someone that needs help to be the difference of saving a life. The smallest things can lead to huge impacts, and there are many ways that we're able to do so. Suicide is a growing problem in America and across the world. There are many warning signs that people show when they're having suicidal thoughts, many factors that may lead to suicidal thoughts, countless strategies that prevent suicide. If people take their time and learn and recognize the warnings, it will be the difference in someone's life.